Well, Lucas, is it? Is it a 48-hour where you've missed the cut, you've qualified, you're now in the Australian Open? Can you just kind of talk us through your emotions when you double bogeyed and finished 11th? I mean, it's been well documented, but can you tell us how you felt when you finished? Were you so disheartened?
Yeah, I mean, I was disappointed to finish the way I did, not just obviously because I missed out a start here. It was just disappointing to finish that way because, I put myself in with a great chance for the tournament, and to finish 11th was kind of a little further down than I would have liked. But as we all know, there's not sort of one way to do everything. We can get through the disappointments, and obviously there was such a roller coaster there where it went from being so disappointed to now being over the moon to get to play such a great event. So yeah.
I spoke to your dad yesterday, and they were on their way back to Bendigo, and I said I think it was great how it turned out, and he really emphasised your mum that apparently talked him all the way from Melbourne to Sydney with you asleep in the back seat. Is that about right?
Yeah, well we looked at some flights in the afternoon. There was no seats left that we could get to in time, so we had to drive, and so it was going to be me and Dad. We were driving back to Bendigo. Dad had to get some clothes because we obviously hadn't planned on it. So we're going home to get some stuff, and Mum rang and said, "Yeah, I want to come too. I want to be part of it." So obviously I didn't have to drive anymore. I was going to help with the driving, but now I could just lay across the back seat and sleep. But yeah, they did such a good job. Like, I don't know how I would have got to anywhere near where I am in my golfing career, not just yesterday, without them. So it's a credit to them. They're such good parents.
Is your mum back at work now? She's a teacher and apparently got a couple of days off, didn't she? Two roster days off.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether she's back today or not, but yeah, I think she was pretty happy with those couple of days off. We were all pretty happy last night, although tired.
That's terrific. Questions, ladies and gentlemen, please.
I obviously knew that I'd entered obviously into the PreQ, so I knew the option was there. But PreQ is so grueling. There's 90 players for 3 spots. It's not the ideal way to get into the tournament. So I was trying to avoid that at all costs. But unfortunately, that was the road we had to go down. And I was still pretty disappointed. Maybe an hour after I finished the round on Sunday. So, Mum and Dad were kind of sorting a lot of stuff out for me, which was really good. And, they sort of said, we can try and get you on a flight, but we're going to have to leave like now, or we're going to have to drive. And I said, well, I'd love to spend tonight with you guys. I'm feeling a bit down. Let's drive. Let's do it.
I mean, yesterday on the last hole, that was the golden opportunity. Can you just talk us through what happened?
Yeah, well, we were the last group out, so I had word that there was a 6 under and a few 4 unders in, and I was 4 under with 2 to play. So I said to Dad, let's birdie this one, so that we'd got no pressure going down the last, and I hit a good shot in there, and the putt was in with this far to go, and it's just burnt the edge. I don't know how it missed, to be honest. So going down the last was I hit a good tee shot, and you go back to all the times you've practiced wedge shots into greens. Got to get up and down to win an Australian Open. This one was to get into an Australian Open. It didn't matter how tired my body was. It was ingrained. So I hit a good shot in there, and was fortunate enough that the putt just sort of snagged its way into the hole.
I don't think. No, there we go. Lucas, the Masters, obviously you went in on the final day with, at one stage you were leading. What was that experience like for you?
That was amazing. I mean, anytime you get to play a professional event is unbelievable. And, to be up near the lead, to contend in a professional event is an experience that you can't replicate anywhere. And I learned so much about myself and, about, how to approach the situation the next time it comes. Last week, and yeah, I enjoyed it so much. It was so good having all my friends and family from Bendigo down there to watch me and yeah, share the moment with them. So, yeah.
Feel like that you can compete now? Are you here to win this week?
I guess, yeah. There's not many tournaments you go to where you're not trying to win. So obviously winning's it's there. You want to do it, but I'm also wary that your world number one, Rory McIlroy's here. Is Scotty still world number two? Three. He's here. So there's two pretty big hurdles to try and jump over right there. But I couldn't ask for a better spot for my game to be in, and I think I'm ready. You know, I haven't played the course out here at the Australian yet, but from all reports, it's quite tough. So it's going to test the field and it's going to test my game really well. So I'm really looking forward to this week.
Yeah. And what's next for you in terms of next year? Are you looking at US colleges, or are you going to try the PGA in Australia? Or?
Well, I just finished year 12 this year back home, so I think I'm going to try and move down to Melbourne and utilise the VIS and the Golf Australia service providers and facilities down there, and try and improve my game and get better to hopefully turning pro in a couple of years' time maybe. I think the US college system is really good, but I just don't think it's the right path for me. I think I'm probably better suited to staying in Australia. And I mean, there's such good facilities over here that it's such a good opportunity to improve my game here. So,
have you had a look at the draw?
I have, yes, just seen it.
So Sendo and Matt Jones.
Yeah,
that's just a dream, really, isn't it?
Yeah, those two guys, obviously watch them growing up on TV, all my childhood, and all the years I've played golf, and they're two great players from Australia, have done so much for Australian golf. So, to play with them, it's a great opportunity. I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully I can play some good golf out there too.
Away in all this, media hype and how do you focus when you have to go out there in 5 minutes? Do you just switch it all off?
Well, I mean, it's been really good because it's just supportive. So it's just a whole lot of new friends giving me a lot of new support, which is great. So I have no issues with it all. I'm still going to go out there and do my thing, and I had lots of press last week, and I'm just going to treat it the same way. It's just another event. I've still got to go out there and play golf, so that's my main focus.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, any more questions, please? Thank you for coming.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.